Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, here is Lane Thomas. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Washington, the center fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Thomas.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Real Muto has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 3.
And now, number 3. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Now here it comes.
Ball, that's out. Ball, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
This one's flared toward left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. The 1-0 is a strike called on the outer part of the zone. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding...
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. A reach there by McCutchen, but it's over his glove for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell.
The first baseman, number 19.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Galvis trying to get there. Still only one out in the inning. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box, Yadiel Hernandez. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start the bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in his at bat.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, it's 2-0 Washington. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
First pitch on its way as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0.
Hey! The count is 3-1.
And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now to bat, Gene Segura. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey!
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. The 1-2 misses. Ball two.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's a .375 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Ball one.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Going to have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Bryce Harper becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. 2 out with the man at first. Hoskins behind, the count 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto.
Off the plate,
First pitch misses to him. It's ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, sometimes it doesn't go exactly according to plan. 2 aces on the mound. We thought they were going to throw up donuts all game. Both teams are able to score. Let's see which one settles down quicker.
The set and the 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And this is popped up near second base. Number 3 is there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Second inning coming up, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
The catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
First pitch on its way. Ruiz has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Ball 1. The 1-1. Is taken for ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Hit sharply on the ground. Segura fields it cleanly on the first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Luis Garcia.
Next, here is Luis Garcia. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. That's inside.
The 1-1. Drilled down the line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Carter Kieboom digs in now, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Standing up, the pitcher, number 37, Steven.
At the plate now, Steven Strasburg, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The 1-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Full count now. 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and points the hitter.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvis.
Oh, that's
He'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg comes in with 6 hits in 32 at-bats. The 1-0 delivery. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
No pitcher. Jack Wheeler.
At the plate, Zach Wheeler. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Gregorius on second. Galvis at first with no outs. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The next 0-2.
Ball, second side.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, number 37. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first. Ready with the 1-0.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Count now a ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And that one yanked just foul. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Lane Thomas popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just off the inside corner with a sinker ruled the ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Into the box, number 3. She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Here now is Juan Soto. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Hit weakly back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
From the stretch. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pitch on the way.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Stepping in once again is JT Realmuto. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And he fouls this one off. As a look, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Left center, base hit. Hoskins isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Man, for me, this is one of the most beautiful plays in the game. Love to see an aggressive base runner try and make it from first to home. Better yet, love a well-executed relay with long throws, guys understanding where to be in position to make impact plays throughout the course of the game.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fouled away. The next 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. And now the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So the next to bat will be Yadiel Hernandez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope,
now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down the third baseline. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now that.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Ready now is Freddie Galvis. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The third baseman, Freddie Galvis.
First offering. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Man, that is the cardinal sin for any pitcher. And you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
And now the first pitch. Zach Wheeler will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On down to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
The batter, number 37.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, number 37, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on the way. A 1 pitch on its way. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Garcia. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Number 37 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and in steps Carter Kieboom to give it a try. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 37 is there, and he has it for the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. And a fastball swung on, missed, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. So stepping in is Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Now here's the first offering. And a curveball in for a strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next
that's
one.
A ball.
And it's 1-2.
One ball.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So 1-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And it's fouled away. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 delivery. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Just hung in there on that one. The next 0-2. Slow roller out to short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in next, JT Realmuto. He doubled his last time up.
Realmuto.
Throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch coming, here it is.
That's a ball.
Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
3-0.
On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. He's set. Here's the 3-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Three and 1. Here it is. Full count now. 3-2. Curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Harper, the runner at second with 1 away. There's a The swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Austin Voth, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for Philadelphia. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Lane Thomas now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
The pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. McCutchen looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left as the Nationals claim a 3-2 lead.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Standing in now, number 3. Popped him up. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning. Juan Soto will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Popped high in the air. Hoskins waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in now for the Nats, Josh Bell. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and Washington's taken a 3-2 lead. So now here is Didi Gregorius. Lifetime versus this arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looked so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Oh, and this one ran in and got it. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Brad Miller will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Thomas is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next to hit is number 37. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Galvis is off of first with 2 away. Fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies strand one. They trail 3-2. Sam Coonrod is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, Sam Coonrod.
7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Real Muto is after it. A throw down to first, one away. Now digging in, the switch hitter, Keibert Ruiz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Luis Garcia. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. For the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gene Segura.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Hit in the air down the right field line, and it's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
Same pitch right there. You could tell he measured it, but he still missed it. Let's see if he goes back to that one more time.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And that misses, ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. the 1-0.
No, that's off the plate. Ball
Pitching
2.
isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And this will be fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded cleanly. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a 3-2 ball game. Cam Bedrosian has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Cam Bedrosian.
Striding in is Carter Kieboom. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Carter Kieboom.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yep, that
This
ball
one's
went out.
outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed 1-1. Bedrosian has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Number 88 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 88.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. There's Segura on to first, and there are 2 down. Lane Thomas will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One
1 ball, 1 strike. That's the
That
ball.
misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Chopped weakly to the left. Once again, a 3-2. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're up 3-2. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
So now into the box is JT Realmuto. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Realmuto.
Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Slow little roller to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
He'll try again. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. swing and a ball hit on the ground.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
The first on his own is Bell, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They're down 3-2. So striding in to start the 9th is number 3, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. He's set and the pitch.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss here. He's behind in the count now, 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Juan Soto. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Real Muto goes to get it, makes the throw to first, 2 down. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to 3rd, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Running hard, he's digging for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So next to hit is Yadier Hernandez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Bell stands at second with 2 gone. Hard hit at 3rd. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Nationals fail to add on here in the ninth. One last shot now for Philadelphia. They trail it here 3-2. Kyle Finnegan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 67, Kyle Finnegan.
Now to the plate, here is Freddie Galvis. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
The third baseman, Freddie Galvis.
From the stretch. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. Scott Kingery will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. The 1-0. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a hot shot that'll be caught at first base. And they're certainly hitting the ball hard enough, just not finding any holes here. 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 37. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Philly down to their last strike. And he fouls this one off. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Thomas is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Washington Nationals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Austin Voth is the winning pitcher of record. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.